Hey guys, I've been meaning to do a video of this one in a long time. It's my Jericho 941. This weapon is made by Israeli military industries. They go off of a new name now, Israeli Weapons Industries, I believe. It's a Jericho 941. It's made out of the, you can see the name here, 941, made out of the 9mm and the 41 AE. These guns were originally made for 9mm and a 41 AE. You might know the 50 AE Desert Eagle. Well, the 41 AE was kind of an, I don't know if you will, a way to go up against the 40 and things like that. It didn't really catch on. Sometimes you can find these guns with a 9mm barrel, and also a 41 AE barrel. If you find any kind of these Tank Folio, EAA Witness, and a 41 AE, you can pretty much know you can swap it to a 9mm and use the same magazines and things like that. Once again, this weapon is cleared. I've got a chance to shoot it, which I'll include in this video. This is a really neat gun. From the Beretta to some real widely ranged guns, large capacity, legal in most states. I have two 17-round magazines right here. This is the one it came with. You can find this gun for $350 in online auctions. You add shipping, you add your FFL, $20-30 for FFL. Don't spend over $20 or $30 in an FFL transfer. You can find these places if you just go to the right websites, which I can put up. But it's a really great pistol. I don't know if I've shot a more comfortable handgun than this one right here. I would say it beats my Beretta hands down, and in a life or death situation, I would probably want this gun right here. It fits in your hand. It's got a great trigger. It's got the combat guard right here. It's got basic sights. You can look down like right there or something. They're just basic sights. It's a $350 gun. It's all steel. It's all metal. You can pistol whip somebody. You can do it. It's over 4 pounds when fully loaded with 17 rounds right here, which I'm going to talk about the magazines you get for these separately. It takes a 9mm right here. We're all clear and everything. Takedown is simple. You want to, people say you line these little guys up, but really you need to line them up and then go a little past and then press him through real hard, and then you almost need like a little pry tool to pull this guy out right here. But he pulls out and then it slides forward. I'm not gonna pull this apart or anything because you can look on other videos. It's simple. There's a little divot. Beretta, Glock, they all kind of use the same thing right here. But a pretty cool barrel. You can tell the difference between the 41 AE and the 9mm Luger style. Easy to get back together. Another cool thing which makes it so smooth to shoot is it's got these long grooves all the way up and down that keep it seated right on the money. They make this in a 45. It's the Baby Eagle 45. That would beat the 1911 hands down, in my opinion. A lot of the 1911 guys will say, no, blah, 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 you get a double stack 1911. No, for the money you can get for a solid 9mm, 41 or 45, again, you can get the Baby Eagle 45. My dad's got that gun. It's freaking sweet. It doesn't hold as many, of course, because it's bigger. Little history on these guys. Let me see if you can see. So here we have Israel right here. It's not like we're America and we've got Canada and Mexico and the ocean, but we've got Israel. You've got Jordan, you've got Saudi Arabia, you got Egypt, these third world countries, you got Iraq, you got Iran on the other side, you got Turkey, you got all of these countries on the other side, and then you got little Israel. Well, if you're Israel and you're these defensive contractors and Israel Weapons Industries, now they call it, you've got to be badass and be able to make some pretty damn good weapons in order to fight off these hostile countries over here. I've never been over there. I've just read about it all. But yeah, if you're over there where you're being attacked from all fronts, you got to know your stuff and be able to make some weapons. And that's what it is when it comes to this Jericho. You'd be lucky if you found it at a pawn shop. You probably can't buy it new from your big box stores. So you've got to go online to Gunbroker, get yourself an account, get you set up, get you one of these guns. They're $350, $400, $450. I paid $350 for this one. It's beautiful. It's not gorgeous. It's not beautiful, but it's just, I mean, there's no rust on this thing. I wish I knew the history and everything of this one. It's got the KSI, I wish I remember what that stood, or KBI. It's their importer company that, I don't know, ships them out, brings them in, something like that. You can read all about it on Wikipedia. But made in Israel, right there. You can get new grips for it. You can get the one with the newer one with the rails underneath. You'll pay more. Can't swap the sights out. This is a slide mounted safety. You can get the frame mounted safeties are a little rarer. It'll shoot without any magazine in there. Upon last shot, it will lock the slide back, and you pop it out. A little thing on the magazines, if you're gonna get this handgun and want a great magazine, you need to find these Metgar, MECGAR. They're CZ 75. It's a pretty common platform, and you can get these up to 17 capacity should they be legal in your state. Thank God I live in Texas. You can get these over here without batting an eye. 17 capacity. I ordered these from Midway USA, I think. I got 2 of them. They said 15 round, but I can almost guarantee if you get a Met Gear made for a CZ75 15 capacity, they're gonna be a 17 capacity. You can almost guarantee it. They've got the windows right here. I shot this gun, so let's go and have some fun and shoot, and stay tuned for some shooting. Here we go. Oh, a stovepipe. Can we shoot 44? This is 44. Yeah, it'll be all right. So, he's got 2 mags on the ground. He needs to practice tactical. Yeah.